Hello, everyone. Welcome to another segment of intellectual brainstorming and academic excellence, as well as financial freedom and financial empowerment. My name is David Oni, and my YouTube channel is David Oni Wiz. Welcome to the platform of knowledge, of insatiable quest for knowledge, for financial knowledge, financial education, financial freedom, and financial expression. Today, we're going to look at something dynamic, something different, something unique, something spectacular, something that will actually help to build you up as a Nigerian youth, not only Nigerian youth, but the youth all over the world, and also to our adults in the society. So, we're talking about those purchases you can actually make in your 20s. So in your 20s, that time when you have actually finished your secondary school and you have actually gotten a job and now life is what is picking up for you, what are those things that you need to actually spend your money on to as a youth in your early 20s? Now, to young people in their 20s, the best thing they should be doing at this particular time of their life is actually to buy designer clothes, to buy designer wristwatch, to buy the latest car, and to look more sophisticated and classy in the society. But this is actually the trend among most of our youth, and this is not supposed to be what it's supposed to be. Now, there are some certain things that you can actually do to actually build your wealth and to create wealth creation, and also to create what I call financial freedom. This occurs when you use your future in the right way. The future actually looks great, but when you don't actually plan for it, there's every tendency that there may be some hiccups or some little challenges along the way. So now let me quickly dive into what we're looking at today on those things that you actually have to buy, or those things you have to purchase in your early 20s. Now, first thing as a youth, as a young man, is that you have to buy your economy. You have to buy or buy into the economy. Now, what do I mean by buying into the economy? We're in a capitalistic society, we're in a free market economic system in Nigeria and some other parts of the world. And the economy actually gives you what we call freedom to navigate on how you actually want to spend your money. Now, at that crucial point in time in the early stage of your life as a youth or as an adult, because it's not yet too late, what do you have to do is that you have to invest your money in buying stocks. You have to invest that money. Once your money actually start coming in, the first thing you need to do is to start buying stocks. And what are those stocks? You can buy S&P 500, you can buy into Dow Jones, you can buy into what we call a Nasdaq. You can also invest your money into what? Into money market funds. You can invest your money into ALA. You can invest your money into what? Into other financial investment platform. And I can get you, when you actually do this, you get what I call compound returns. Compound returns. That is, every time you get an interest bar for the money you have actually invested. So compound investment or compound returns. Then another one, which is number two, is you have to buy what I call rental properties. Rental properties. Now the money is actually coming in, and what you are becoming a big boy and all those kind of a thing, and life is becoming more financially free for you. Instead of wasting that money or using that money to invest into some things that will never yield any results or any returns for you, you can actually buy into rental properties. And what do I mean by that? You can buy properties and rent them out. And when you buy properties and rent them out now, you get what I call cash flow. You receive what I call cash flow. So cash flow is what you are going to get more returns in renting out those properties. For example, now some people, they actually rent rent maybe a 4-bedroom flat. At the end of the day, you are not yet married, and that room, about three of them is still vacant. Why don't you actually rent them out and generate income for yourself through this? You understand? Like I always say, I have a friend like that when I was in school that was working in the bank. He was not married, and he had about 3-bedroom flat. And what in fact, there was a day I visited him, and there was nothing in the house. And I asked him, man, why do you have to rent a 3-bedroom flat when you don't even have anything in that flat? And he said, man, well, that is the societal trend. It's not a societal trend. You can actually make something out of that. Out of that remaining two rooms that are empty for yourself. You can rent it out and get what I call a return at the end of the day. So number two, as a youth, is that what you get a rented property or rental properties and actually invest into that by renting some of these properties out to people out there that actually need them, and you get what money back in return. Then number three is what I call cheap, reliable cars. Cheap, reliable cars. For most people, the at that tender age, at your early 20s, the first thing when the money start coming in is to buy expensive cars. You don't have to buy expensive cars because expensive cars are actually liabilities. They will get money out of your money, of your pocket, and they can bring you down because you want to finance, you want to maintain, you want to show to the society that you're up to the standard. And how do you do that? You waste that money on what to maintain that car. So why don't you buy a cheap, reliable car that you can actually afford as a youth? And at the end of the day, when you actually buy that car, the many part of the money you can save it into what you call a investment, thereby getting what a compound return for yourself. Then number four is what I call buying your time back. Buying your time back. Buying your time back. Now, how do you mean by buying your time back? This is very, very simple. Now, when I say you buy your time back, it means that instead of you engaging in all those activities that will take your time and keep you all busy all the time, you can get other people to actually do those things for you at the end of the day and pay them, thereby concentrating on those avenues or those areas that will actually guarantee more money for yourself. So, like when I was in school, I could remember, that when our lecturer was teaching us that time, that when we're talking about aristocracy, Plato, Epicureans, and all those guys, he said you get more knowledge and skills when you actually diversify yourself. And I do I mean by diversifying yourself? It means that you have to give out some other responsibilities for other people to you know function for you so that you can concentrate on other aspects of things that you need to do. So buying back your time will create more time for you to go and engage yourself in those things that are very, very profitable for you. Let me give a very, very good example. For example, you are living in your house now, you need to plow your grass or you need to cut your grass or keep your compound clean. You might not necessarily have the time to do all those things. You can give it out to some other people to do it for you and you pay them, thereby creating more time for you to look for source for more money for yourself and engage in other profitable things that can get you more money. So you need to buy that your time. Then another one is number five is what you need to buy more books. For you to be able to develop yourself, you need to develop yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially. So buying books and reading a lot of books will actually help to prepare you for the challenges in the future. So you can buy books on personal development, on money management, on investment books, on how to start a business, on how to advance your career, on leadership, and then books on successful people. When you bring all these things together, you are actually building up yourself to be financially and emotionally and physically strong, so that it can help you to build up yourself in the area of your finances. I can guarantee if you read all those books in a year, you can be more prepared. Your mindset will change, and you can apply the knowledge that you have gained from this book in your daily life, and it will help you one way or the other. Then another one is you need to buy into your health. You need to advance your health. You need to buy into your health. Now, more money is coming in. You are getting more Benjamins and money is coming in and money is rolling in now. You need to invest in your health because they say a healthy nation is a wealthy nation. When you are healthy, you are wealthy. So you must invest in your in your health. And what does that mean? You have to eat healthy foods. You need to go for exercises. You need to consult your doctors on daily basis and check the start of your health and do those things that will actually help you to live a very healthy life. So your health is very, very important. While you're making money, also take care of your health. So another one is that you have to avoid what we call toxic people. Toxic people are people that will not add any value to your life. You need to avoid depression. You need to avoid suicidal tendencies and all those things in the area of your mental health. So your health is very paramount and it's very, very important. Then Another one is what I call number 7, which is what you need to save for your wedding. You need to save for your wedding. Now in Nigeria, now to actually wed or to go into wedding is very, very expensive now. It's very, very expensive. And that's why most of our youth are running away from what? From wedding. They don't want to take responsibility. They'll tell you that taking a woman to your house is what? Is actually a responsibility. And they are not ready financially, including what? Emotionally. And most of them, some of them are getting old now and they are not getting married, which is not right. Now, how do you do that? You need to prepare for the future. And how do you prepare for the future? Is for by saving for your wedding. That money that comes in, you can set aside a little amount of money to one side so that you can save for that wedding, so that you can actually prepare for what the future entails. So that when the time comes for you to actually get married, the money is already there to live a comfortable life for you and your spouse. You understand now? Now, women are very emotional and men are what? Are logical. You understand now? So what we're saying there is that you and your partner must cooperate together in this regard on the kind of life you want to live and how you want to be wealthy in the future. And when you are preparing for that wedding or you are saving for the wedding, don't forget also that after a wedding, life begins after the wedding. Do you understand now? So you save for the wedding, not only for the wedding, and also for the future as well. So as a young man or as a youth, you must prepare for your what? For your wedding. Then another one is what? You must invest in what? In traveling strategically. You know, it's good to travel, but when you are traveling, it must be strategic. Your traveling must be for a business purpose, and through that you can be able to connect with people, and also what? It will help to create what we call business opportunities. So you can learn how people do their things, their culture, their languages, and how they do their business when you actually travel. But when you are traveling, your traveling must be for a strategic purpose, not just traveling all around the world. Like what they say, Ajanita knowing, Ajali travel all over the world. No, that's not what we're saying. But your traveling must be for a business purpose, something that can add value to your life. So if you're going to travel around, it must be for a purpose, that is something that can add value to your life. Now, another one, which is the last one, is what I call you need to make some practical purchases. Make some practical purchases. I could remember when I started this lecture some time ago, I was talking about how to actually spend your money. Most people, they always want to spend their money in the big restaurants, in the big places. Ordinarily, you can drink tea in your house. You go to a big restaurant, they will charge you about 5,000 naira because you are drinking just a Lipton tea and a tea and a milk for 5,000 naira. You can make a Lipton tea in your house. Then that food you are going to eat in the restaurants where they will charge about 25,000 naira, you can use those 5,000 naira to prepare that food in your house. So don't necessarily have to go out there and go to those exorbitant, luxurious, expensive places to actually, spend your money. I'm not saying you should not go out there to go and spend your money in the restaurants, but you need to minimize what you're spending. So avoid spending extravagantly, but just purchase those things that ordinarily you can make in your house. Then don't put your money or engage your money or spend your money in purchasing liabilities or things that will not add value to your life, things that will not add any value. Don't spend your money on such things because they'll become liabilities at the end of the day. So I'm going to stop in this at this junction on what you can actually use, your money to do in the early stages of your life as a youth in your early 20s. This does not apply only to the youth alone, it applies to everybody in the society. How you can actually spend your money so that you can live a very wealthy life. Health is wealth. Money is what answereth all things. Money is not evil, but it can make a tangible and very important changes in your life if you actually spend your money in the right way, in a wiser way. So prepare for the future, because the future is where the hope lies. And if you fail to plan today, you are planning to fail in the future. So plan now, because you can always make a hills while the sun shines. So I remain your humble, loyal, dedicated, transparent, industrious, innovative, inventive, pragmatic, practical, servant, David Oni. My YouTube channel is David Oni with. If you never subscribe, go subscribe to our channel now. And don't forget to leave your comment on how to serve you better. I remain your servant, David Oni. Till I see you next time, thank you and God bless you all. So our returning subscribers will say a very big thank you to you guys. You have been very wonderful. God bless you all. Thank you and God bless you. Bye-bye.